We see technology everywhere now, and it is impossible to ignore this trend as it is advancing at a high speed and affects all aspects of our economy and society. It is a fairly broad trend that spans from artificial intelligence and automation to financial technology or biotechnology, cybersecurity, and other digitalization. I really like this megatrend as it translates so well into investment strategies in infrastructure. When we think of infrastructure, we typically think of roads, railways, bridges, national electricity grids, in other words, about traditional infrastructure. And investors have successfully pursued these kinds of opportunities for as long as they have been investable. The societal necessity of such assets and associated cash flows, as well as downside resilience, represent key attractions for the asset class. This is very much accepted wisdom amongst the investment community, and it's arguably driving this trend that we've seen with infrastructure asset valuations reach levels significantly above long-term averages. However, as with any broad asset valuation assessment, it is critical to understand the full investment universe rather than just those offering easy access and scale. The recent research shows that often less visible, less obvious infrastructure asset class sectors continue to present some particularly interesting investment opportunities, notably in digital infrastructure. Some statistics here to give you more color. Globally, we generate an astonishing amount of data. A blog on the World Economic Forum said that the total digital universe expected to reach 44 zettabytes by the end of 2020. For context, that's 44 and 21 zeros, or according to World Economic Forum, 40 times more than the number of stars in the universe. Experts estimate that over a period of about every couple of years, we now generate more data than has ever been produced previously. Moving that a little around takes, and it will take, a lot of sophisticated infrastructure. Today's global economy of products and services would come to a standstill without it. And the "it" refers to mobile and internet infrastructure assets such as the data centers, fiber networks, and macro and micro cell towers that are essential to financial networks, public services, consumer portals, and the Internet of Things. Aside from the seemingly insatiable demand for these kinds of data infrastructure, the difficulty of replicating them and the potential early mover investment opportunities make them attractive to institutional investors. Data infrastructure also offers potential for long-lived and predictable cash flows. Now, this strategy is not easy to implement in any market, as scale is required. I worked in the past with one US-based fund manager who was one of the first movers into the space and launched a few years ago its first dedicated fund to invest in digital infrastructure in the US. The space that has previously been dominated by private equity players and had a different return characteristics in the past is now acquiring more infrastructure-like characteristics. And as it matures, infrastructure investors have become more comfortable with the opportunity set. Digitalization also translates in strategies within other asset classes like private equity, venture capital, and within our current portfolio, we have an exposure to a leading e-commerce enabler in Southeast Asia. This company has more than 400 integrations and acts as the critical technology platform layer for brands to participate in e-commerce in the region. The company has more than 800 staff across 5 markets and has sold more than 100 million items since the company's inception. This business is a critical long-term partner for leading global brands who are starting to sell products online for the first time. We are looking forward to see strong financial results post-exit in these investments. Within the WMA investment portfolio, I'm excited about the opportunities that exist in digitalization, particularly as an infrastructure or private equity play. With technological advancements happening at a rapid pace, the digitalization of our global economies is a trend that will truly shape our society in the future.